Good?
Is Ivy
Going live.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, she's way over there.
4, 3.
Okay, we're here. We are live. It's very crowded in the Nutmeg Tavern over here, at least in the corner where you are at. You probably have plenty of room, lots of seating there in the virtual tavern. You know what? I'm missing that light. That's what I'm missing. Anyway, I have special guests in the tavern, and we talked about Rick and Hillary. They are here from Jim's Red Pants, and so we've got live music in the tavern. Ivy's going to be on the Shalamo over here, and Ryan is behind the bar. Will is on the console. So it's quite the show. So thank you, Super, for traveling all this way in your horse and carriage and showing up with your instruments, your heavy, expensive instruments. And so you've got a lot of fun music to play for us today. Ivy will be in on some of the songs.
And so will you.
I've even got you just flipped that back. Yes, look at that. Those candles are hard to light. And Ryan isn't going to be playing anything because he didn't have time to practice because he was too busy burning coffee.
I spent all day rubbing two sticks together.
We'll get him next time.
Maybe I'll even get the Tromba Marina out so that we can have, I don't know which song that was that it went in. Whatever it was that worked in D.
Whatever the one that...
Yeah.
The one
That
the
one.
nuns like to sing.
Before I even get in very far, if you're interested in Rick and Hillary music, we have all these different Rick and Hillary CDs available on our website. One of them is even specially Christmas music. Two of them.
Yeah.
Snowbound and is it
Winter's Day.
Winter's Day. There you go. So
Now, is Winter's Day the second most recent?
It's the...
I feel like it is, right? Before the mandolin one?
Yes.
Don't ask me. I never
Yes,
know.
it says 2016.
Yeah.
So there we go. Lots of Rick and Hillary music. They're massively talented. It's just we were practicing earlier, and I'm just always astounded. So are you folk working on figure out?
Well,
what
goodness
the
gracious,
issue
my
is?
father-in-law is in the chat. That's never happened
Right,
before.
and
Hey.
Hillary, you wanted to say hello to somebody.
Yes. Hello, Mom.
She's over there.
Oh, hi, Mom. Out in Oklahoma. My mom's with my little brother. So
Wow.
yeah, this will be the first time she's heard us play any of this.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Super. Why don't you start us off? What do you want to start us off with?
Well, we're going to start off with traditional Angels We Have Heard on High, 18th century Ode to Joy, and finish off with a little taste of the first Noel.
Okay.
2, 3.
It's so much fun because a lot of these Christmas carols are right from our time period. All these things that we classically know as Christmas carols just lock into that 17th and 18th century. So.
Oh yeah, that was 1785. Frederick Schildman. So right smack dab in it.
Yeah.
You've been called love casually awesome music.
That's because I was asleep during that.
Stinky Water sends in a super chat, says, Merry Christmas. When's the canoe trip? We're leaving Christmas Eve for the canoe trip.
Perfect timing.
Gotta deliver all those presents.
Santa in a canoe.
Might have to slap a motor on that thing.
Santa John and his elf lion.
Well, one of those wind up mice to and then every time it stops and just wind it up again.
You're right, and off you go.
That was such a funny picture. Like I'm in the elf costume.
You're a lot like an elf, Ryan.
Special and magical?
Yes, absolutely. So, well, for our next song, we are so thrilled that Ivy's going to join us. We're going to play Green Sleeves, and Ivy is going to play the Shalamo. So just turn it around so everybody can see that clarinet reed in it. It looks kind of like a recorder with a clarinet mouthpiece.
Right, so right there in the 17th century and becomes popular in the 18th century, and toward the end of the 18th century they start to adapt it more and more, but they put more keys on it, and it turns into the classic clarinet. So this early one, you don't have as much range on it, but it's got a very nice tone, especially for the size.
Yeah, why don't you give everybody just a little sound like that little scale so they can hear it. Yay! So, Ivy's going to join us on Green Sleeves.
Wonderful.
Great. Ever so slightly green sleeves, right? This is Jim's Red Pants for folks that are asking. They do a lot of music on the channel, and they're here from Ohio today to spend time with us in the tavern. So thank you for being here with us.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Very nice. Uh-oh.
Shawnee is in the chat. Hi, Shawnee. It's good to see you. This is such a special treat. Thank you for doing this. Bless you all. And then we have somebody else in the super chat, Stinky Water again. Do you guys still take fan mail? How do I send? Probably through an email if you'd like to send us something. I'm not sure.
You'll find that on the website. So if you go to townsends.us, you can...
So we have not one, but we have two hurdy-gurdies.
So which song was
This is No Salam.
this? Okay.
Salam and Mia, and the second tune is Flemish Carol.
Yeah. Okay. And careful not to scoot that way, actually. Ryan, can I just stick that right there?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. And keep Ivy off of my
Look out.
side, you know. But.
Right, kind of.
Okay, well, we do have two hurdy-gurdies. They look very different. John's is, yours is called
Musette?
Musette.
Something?
Yeah.
They all started as a wheeled fiddle.
Yep.
Can you see that
Wheel in
okay?
there, yeah.
There's a wheel that works, and that's a kind of a round bow. And that is what rubs on the strings. And the cool thing about it is it can rub on more than one string at a time. So it started out in France, called a vielle. And it was an upper class instrument. Then the English got hold of it, and being fairly contentious, they called it a hurdy-gurdy, which meant something like a big noise. And the upper class French dropped it like hot potato. And it's been played since then, you know, consistently, and made its way into all kinds of different music. They used it to play for church hymns, and now it's made its way into heavy metal punk bands.
Don't
It's
don't forget about its companion, the marmot.
yeah. Oh, yeah. You want to? Oh, good.
Well, the marmot is an animal that oftentimes blind musicians who played hurdy-gurdy to make money would get a marmot and put it in a cage, and they would say that they would make the marmot dance, and they'd play their hurdy-gurdy, but in all actuality, the marmot was trying to get out of the cage and was actually being tortured by the sound of the hurdy-gurdy, the frequencies, and so it was basically people were laughing and contributing money to a guy who was torturing a marmot in a
Yeah.
cage.
Basically a groundhog, a whistle pig.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So what happens is we turn this wheel, and it rubs on these strings, these two chanterelle or melody strings, and we push on these keys, and that stops the strings like your fingers stop the strings on the violin. So we have these two, and then we have these drone strings that don't really change pitch. I've got two on this side and two on that side. John has one on each side of his. And our hurdy-gurdies are in different keys. His is in C and G, and mine's in G and D. So we compromised on G.
Yeah.
So this is No Salama Mia and a Flemish Carol.
Start the drums.
Ready?
Very nice.
Good job.
Very nice.
Okay, I'm going to switch away, unstrap from this hurdy-gurdy. It's for safety features.
Yeah.
This is an Italian, not a carol, but La Buona Notte, this good night, which seemed to fit right in with our theme.
Real quick, Rick, can you talk a little bit about the bouzouki?
Sure. The bouzouki is an instrument that came from the Cittern family that originally came from the saz or the tambour or the pandura family in Far Eastern Europe, and made its way across cultures. And as it did, it became adapted differently for each culture. The Greek got a hold of it and put fancy designs on it and put a bowl back on it. And then it eventually made its way to, and this is a modern bouzouki. It's an Irish bouzouki, and they like the flat back so that their round Guinness tummies don't extend the front of
There.
so far. Yeah, not mine. So anyway, it's tuned in courses, double course strings, and the Greek like to have octaves. So they would have an octave string on the bottom, and then an octave string here, and then unison here. But I have all unison strings, and other than that, it's kind of tuned like a mandolin came from the Cittern family. But I have mine tuned G, D, A, D. The top string is a D instead of an E. So
You just want to mix it up.
I want to mix it up and make it easy for my phalanges.
Okay, well, ready, guys? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Nice, Ivy. So in the chat, there's just so much. Thank you. Beautiful music. Wonderful. There are a lot of free birds in the chat too. Couldn't imagine playing a show without somebody yelling "Freebird," right? And it is a pleasure to be in the chat in the tavern with you guys today. So thank you for welcoming me back, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we have another song with Ivy. Yay. This is a traditional tune, Adeste Fidelis. Oh, come all ye faithful.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Now, don't forget to turn your C.
Yes.
No, key.
No, he's going to have both the C and the G.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, yep.
Oops, he said.
Well, grab
There's a tight
quarters.
spot here. I'll have to lean back.
The death of every hurdy-gurdy player is a table too close.
Yeah.
Who needed that hand? Okay. John, just start off with some drums and we'll come in.
great.
Thank you.
Over in Super Chat, Susan T came in with Merry Christmas. What a wonderful treat today. And Mike Crook gifted 5 Townsends memberships. So
Woo.
thank you so much.
Yeah. So if you want to become a Townsends member, try that out.
So Richard just said, can't wait for the CD to drop. Let's talk about that music again real quick, John.
Right. So Rick and Hillary have done lots of different albums. Okay. And they are all available on our website. I'm not sure maybe if Lauren dropped a link in the
I'm
chat.
going to grab one
or
just in case.
You could do that. Yeah. Oh, Ryan, start singing. There you go. Anyway, a couple of different Christmas or winter CDs, and one that you guys do just mandolin on.
All
Which is-
18th century.
Oh, all 18. Just very, very interesting.
Which we did a video of, and that was a lot of fun to
Right,
shoot.
Yeah,
right.
that was fun.
Let's see, is there there's More Luck to Us, there's the Whitby Abbey, there's Ivory and Tea. So you can find those all on our website, and they are tremendous.
Now, you also can find Winter's Day with your fireplace.
Oh, yeah,
Video.
okay,
Yeah, in the
you go.
cabin, you did it with the fire. That's
okay,
right.
yeah.
So I'm going to drop a link in the chat right now that's just got a link to all of the music stuff on the website, but all of their CDs are in there, and that'll make it easy to find.
Okay.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thank
And-
you.
Yeah,
Oh.
Speed and Style Tony says, what all instruments do you use in your music?
Oh, gosh. Well, basically, we start out with fiddle and bouzouki for starters. Then we branch out. We both play mandolin. We both play tenor guitar. We both play banjo. I play more tenor banjo than Rick. Rick plays just a little bit. I play flute and Irish flute and some penny whistles and a little bit of, I have a small Irish lap harp I do every now and then, and this hurdy-gurdy. Michael Allen in Columbus is busy working on my nickel harp, my nickel harpa,
nickel harpa,
which
wow.
hopefully will be ready one of these days soon, you know, but it had developed a couple little problems and he's fixing me all up.
And Rick is working on.
I'm working on melodeon, English melodeon, and also Irish button accordion, and concertina, and hammered dulcimer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and I'm getting ready to start practicing piano. The wonderful Irish fiddler Jerry O'Connor is coming to do a little tour in Dayton, Columbus, Cincinnati with us in February.
We'll be
And
his backup band.
We're
Yeah.
his backup band, and he doesn't need
And
another
he's been here
fiddler.
before, and you guys have.
Yeah, he's great. He's been touring with the Irish Rovers and has the
Wow.
number of bands, you know, incredible musician. So I'll be playing piano for that.
Wow.
Thanks, Mom. She was my piano
And
teacher.
we'll be playing, Randy Klepper will be playing bouzouki, and I'll be playing guitar.
Yeah, so it should be really fun. But that's pretty much.
Although I heard Santa's bringing me a tenor recorder. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
And
like Santa.
the best place for other people to find out about what you're doing is Facebook, or
Facebook is probably the easiest
Right.
way. You can either look for Hillary Wagner or for Jim's Red Pants. I have it so whatever I put on one goes on the other.
Right.
And I don't know how I did that. I can never undo it. So so that's just I'm not very good at it.
We are also playing Sunday night on wyso.org, which you can get online. You can stream online. We'll be playing from 6 to 8 for Tom Duffy's show, A Country Ramble. And Tom is...
That's a good show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it is a-
That's WYSO. Okay.
WYSO, Yellow Springs, Ohio.
So there is there's something in the chat that says, will you release a compilation video of the music from today? I don't know if we can, but I will talk to the guys to see if we can get one for the YouTube members to be able to watch.
Yeah.
So that'd be fun if we can do it. I can't make any promises. Also, in the super chat, we got David Parker says, thank you for the beautiful music today. And Greg Phillips said, my mother used to have an old harpsichord. Come All Thee Faithful was the only song I learned to play on it. We gave it they gave the instrument to the local folk band a few years ago.
Aha.
And then Benjamin Wheeler is in the super chat.
Keep going.
Okay. Benjamin Wheeler
mind
in the
her.
super chat. Thank you so much for sharing your music talents, Rick and Hillary. What are some other instruments you'd like to...
Learn in the future.
Yeah, there we go.
Well,
Marine.
What's on your trauma arena?
well, we have really been enjoying playing. We've enjoyed learning some Scandinavian music. Oh, I play Hardanger fiddle. How could I forget that?
I play fiddle as well. Yeah, we do some double fiddle.
Yeah, I enjoy playing viola. I do some pickup work for that.
But is there something like, oh, I've always wanted, but you haven't done it yet?
Well, the house is full, so I don't know if we can. I don't know if we can learn anymore. We've been working on some recorder things. I've got this fabulous book of 18th century recorder duets that is kind of next on my list.
We also play in a mandolin quartet. So that's and Hillary leads a novice orchestra of adults who are just kind of getting back into playing in orchestras. We do
You're plenty of projects.
plenty of
Yeah.
We don't need any new instruments.
Enough to
apparently.
keep
Yeah.
us out. Enough
No
to
new
keep us
instruments.
out of trouble.
We do have material for a new CD that we hope to start recording in January.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Hey, we've got a lot of new people in the chat. We need to get them a song to hear. They came to hear you play music.
absolutely.
Here we go. watching you play. Amazing.
I'm tired.
Bridget got it just threw some farthings in the cup for the musicians.
Oh, well, thank you.
Ah, or in the hat, excuse me.
Just
Looks
have
like
to
we're
strap
doing
in there.
another hurdy-gurdy tune.
So here's a question for you guys. How long have you been playing music together? Not period music, just music together.
Well, since we've been together, we've been playing pretty much period music, although we all used to do about half original and half traditional tunes. But the tunes I wrote haven't written me back, so I'm not playing them anymore. I'm just
He's
not gonna
done some
tolerate that.
lovely work on those.
But we've been playing together since 1995.
Five.
Well,
That's how we met.
1994 we met at Christmas in 1994. We were each in different duos, and we played a Christmas show. And so we created a new duo out of that.
Nice.
Yep.
Kick the other two out and
Yep. Well, he played green sleeves. Well, like we played today,
Ever so
only
slightly green sleeves.
it was ever so slightly green sleeves because he didn't play it in A minor. He played it in D minor, and he didn't play it in that 6/8-3/4 time. He played it in 4/4, and it's green sleeves. So he's like, "Can you keep up?" I'm like, "Oh yeah." And he's playing it on clawhammer banjo, so the melody was really buried in there, and he's getting through it. And I'm thinking, I'm not going to be able to come in, but I found it at the last minute, and I was able to come in. So
I played green cheese. That's what cheese.
Allie Burden's in the super chat. Thank you. Always a treat being in the tavern, but even more so with all the friendly faces and the wonderful holiday spirit. Love from Akron, Ohio.
whoa.
So
The
your
big
home state.
town.
Yeah.
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 And then Tammy's in here. What a gift to make such beautiful music. I agree. You guys definitely have a gift.
Well, thank you. That's mighty nice.
Candy.
Okay, well, we're going to play this.
Greg, yes, it is a hurdy-gurdy. Get ready.
Yes,
Yeah.
hurdy-gurdy.
Look
Buckle
out.
your seatbelt, Greg.
Yep, I'm buckled
She's
in.
got her
so
seatbelt
that,
on, so.
that's your sign to strap it in. We're playing this, and my Italian is almost non-existent, so it's Canzone di Zampagnari, I think. If you know how to say it better, please feel free to help me out there.
Carol
I heard
Bagpipers.
your R there.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
and so it has on hurdy-gurdy we have that drone, that consistent drone pedal tone in similarity with bagpipes. So that's a good combination. So this is. Thank you.
Is it Handel, the composer?
Handel. Yeah.
Handel, okay. Yeah, this is Rose's favorite composer, so she's really excited about that. It's good to see you, Rose. I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah.
Wow,
no,
that's
Rose.
beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
I love the sound of it in that kind of a, it's a weird lo-fi kind of scratchy sound.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, it really
It's sort of
is
like
wonderful.
rhythmic and
Yeah.
like it's strangely rhythmic, you
Yeah.
know?
And it's a song that was sung by a lot of Italians in the community. They would build these giant tree-shaped stacks of wood and then burn those. And as those burned, they would sing carols. And that was one that they would sing that was really popular. I don't know if it still goes on. Or
Wow.
not.
Hey, we're darn close to 1,000 likes, and I know that Rick and Hillary came here hoping to see 1,000
Yeah,
likes.
if they don't get that, then they
So-
probably won't come back ever.
Right, and I don't know why I'm here if we don't have it either, right?
That's right.
That's right.
Might develop a complex. You know?
Well, folks are just really excited. Everybody that pops in that's new is like, is that a hurdy-gurdy?
Yeah, put a little sign on the front.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I am a hurdy-gurdy.
I used to try and play one, but mine was a hurdy-gurdy.
Yeah.
You could have a bumper sticker on your carriage that said hurdy-gurdy on board.
Yeah.
So some other folks are asking if there's a Christmas CD they can buy. I'm going to drop another link in the chat. There are Christmas CDs that you can buy from Jim's Red Pants. And I'm going to Ohio tomorrow to get more of them. So please buy as many as you can.
Yep. If you look at the titles on the back, they're both Christmas. Have Christmas songs. Yeah.
Yes, and yes.
Snowbound is a mixture of, well, both of them actually are a mixture of some original tunes because I like to write Christmas songs and tunes every year. So a mixture of original, and the original tunes are all recorded, performed in a kind of a traditional manner.
Yeah.
With traditional instruments.
Well, they certainly, I've listened to both records many times, and while they're not necessarily all Christmas songs that you recognize, they're all very much Christmas songs.
Yeah.
Somebody's asking again, what was the name of the last melody?
Yeah.
The one she's keep.
Campanari.
Okay. You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah,
Want to say it one more time?
Canzone de Sampanari.
There you go.
Yep.
Carol of the Bagpipe.
If you're in Italy, please feel free to correct us on that because we'd just like to apologize to
If
your
you're in Little
entire
Italy,
country.
All right. Hey, you're right. It's good to see you. And let's hear another song. I can't wait.
Sure.
All through the night.
Oh, okay. I just can't see that.
I better just check my.
Child's Christmas in Wales.
Oh, I love that one. It's very warm here in the tavern.
It is.
We like to keep it nice and spicy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tremendous.
you.
That was
The
great.
last tune was, it's a Shetland Island tune written by Friedemann Stickle.
Okay.
We really love that name, Friedemann Stickle. And he played it every Christmas for the Laird of Business. I guess until he died or the Laird died. I don't know.
So all through the night, do you know what the date on that one is?
Yeah, we do. It's,
Great to
we don't
know.
know, but it's 1784.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have thought that was 18th century. So
Yeah.
very neat.
Our
Yes,
list.
there's somebody in here that just wants to hear you guys as fast as BPM. They just want you shredding. Real quick, Mike Crook in the super chat says, "Thank you for this lovely music and time together." And Greg Phillips, after a rather stressful week, this is so calming and relaxing. Thank you. May you all have a blessed Yuletide. Sorry.
That's
you.
great. Thank you. And you have one as well.
Yeah.
You know what this means?
We're back to the Gertie.
Marina.
Oh,
Not yet.
Oh, not yet.
are you getting this out so you can
Getting
shred?
hurdy-gurdy. Well, this one I do play awfully fast for me on this. It's always a little risky, you know. I've got to strap in extra tight.
Yeah.
My last strap kind of gave up the ghost, and this one is still really stiff, so I have to really fight to get it on there.
This is a great time listening from Wales.
Uh-huh.
This is Steaky Bacon. I love that name too.
What's the name?
Steaky Bacon. Streaky
Streaky
Bacon.
Bacon.
Streaky Bacon.
Streaky Bacon. Either way, I like it.
Yeah.
Steaky Bacon.
Yeah.
Streaky Bacon.
Any kind of bacon.
Yeah, right. If it's bacon.
Okay. This is, yeah.
Ooh, we're coming up on that 1,000 likes.
Whoa.
We're gonna get there. Push.
If you want to give us a hand on the G drone, just
Nope.
turn your C off.
Okay.
So
Because
this
that would
one's-
definitely make it more interesting.
Hold on.
So this one's in G.
This is in G.
Okay. And I can't remember for the folks watching. What's the difference in your hurdy-gurdies as far as how they're tuned?
Mine's a GD.
Okay.
And John's is a CG. So we have G in common, but his goes to C, and my drones are a G and D. So if we put that C in there, we get some kind of weird seventh chord. Not that that wouldn't be lovely in certain situations, but I'm not sure this
Not
is
this
the
one.
one.
You always want that constantly. What do you mean?
Yeah. Silly me. Caught on a capo here. All right. 2, 3, 4.
Wow. That one's hilarious to watch you play. I just love it. Just like,
The interesting thing about playing this and violin and like transverse fiddles is to play this, it's backward. Your
Yeah.
pinky goes to the low notes,
Yeah.
and your first finger goes up to the high notes. Where on violin, viola, and all those, your pinky goes to the high notes, so it's backward, which is
When I
Kinda
play violin,
mind-numbing.
My pinky just stays the heck out. Involved.
it'd be
Hey,
like
listen.
playing the guitar from the top. It's
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
strange.
We need absolute quiet here. We have hit 1,000 likes.
yay!
Thank you guys so much. Now, one of the questions, we at Townsends, no, we don't carry a whole lot of instruments. We do carry some. They're in the link that I dropped a little while ago. I'll drop it again, but there's some tin whistles and fifes and that sort of thing. But they're also wondering about suppliers for instruments like what you guys are playing right now, where it's a good place that people can go if they want to learn to play hurdy-gurdy or bouzouki.
Well, there are good mass manufactured bouzouki's for beginner and intermediate players, and I have one that I play outdoors a lot. This is a handmade instrument from Phil Crump, and the two hurdy-gurdies are handmade instruments from
Ultrawind.
Ultrawind,
George
yeah.
George
And
and Anwin
when Leverett.
Leverett, yeah, out in West out there in Oregon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for a hurdy-gurdy, if you want to play a hurdy-gurdy, don't fall into the trap of thinking you can get a cheap one and learn on. You can't. They're unplayable, and all you've done is throw your money away and get frustrated because you think you can't play it. That's not the case. But they are pricey, and you do have to wait for a maker to make them. Or you can pay a lot and get a used older instrument, which is way better. Violins you can get, I would definitely go to either a specialist violin shop. Brogue Violin Shop in Cincinnati is where I tend to go for most things, but there are wonderful violin shops in Indianapolis, and in any major city you're going to find really good violin shops. And again, you can find good used ones, and you don't have to pay an arm and a leg for them. So the other instruments
the
that we
melodians
play,
and things like that I have, I buy old Honers and reconditioned them, and then Bellinger's button box and Bellinger, Scott Bellinger have refurbished quite a few of them for me. So.
From my experience, you befriend people that are upgrading their instruments and you buy their old ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good idea,
yeah, look for someone with a slight look of dissatisfaction.
Become their best friend.
Yeah. In general, if you're not sure, find a teacher. Find a teacher near you and ask them for their help. It's rare that you won't find someone that's willing to help you. If you can't find a teacher, good places to look are like school bands. Even if they don't have string instruments, they probably know someone who plays a string instrument. Or you can also look, many church music directors know other musicians. You can find someone, and it's nice to have that personal connection. They may have a shop that they work with. So you can definitely get advice, and if you haven't played before, it's really helpful.
So, Mr. Sendeseven says my nickname in high school was Hurdy-Gurdy.
That's
I'd like to hear that story.
Yeah, me too.
Dr. Johnny Bananas is in Super Chat. Hello from Massachusetts. Beautiful music, everyone. And then it looks like Game Arlu. Greetings from Cornwall in the UK. Hubby and I are enjoying the music as we celebrate 13 years of wedding bliss. Wow.
Congratulations.
Blessings. Hugs and
Our
kisses.
Whitby Pier album is all Northern English
Oh, yeah. Okay.
from the
Vickers, William Vickers collection.
Oh, yes.
That John
Yes.
introduced me to.
Yeah. It's like, here, you need to look at this book. So,
And
yes.
he was right.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, we've come to that time. I think
Yeah.
we got to pick the one to go out on.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Well,
Marina.
Trouble Marina.
We
Okay.
have a special tune here where John's going to play.
Hold on.
Oh, I thought
Take
that was a joke. Oh,
No.
wow. Wonderful.
There's no joking about trombone. Marinas.
Where? Does anybody see the bow hanging around here? Oops.
Did you bring it in?
I don't know.
It might be out on that.
It might be.
out
Hold
that
on.
Table.
I don't know if I can even get it.
Here, I'll hold that.
I'm connected. I can't go. I can't go
Oh.
out. You find it's a big bow out
Look
there
on top of the microwave.
on the kitchen equipment. Let me see if I can even arrange myself in here.
Ryan, where's your instrument? I don't. James, I just thought it was a full house already.
Am I in the right?
But thank you.
Here, there's room for that over here.
Oh wait, I got it. I got it. There's one too many instruments in here.
Yes, that's never.
Where are
Yeah,
you
I
going?
don't think that's.
You don't want to get. Yeah, careful. Yeah.
Oh man, I thought your arms were done for.
Do you have enough room to bow?
I think so. But my bridge is out of whack.
Traveling.
Yes, it's traveling. It's.
That looks like the Shun Bridge, the
It is.
dog bridge.
Yes.
Here's your D.
Ugh.
Let me bring this
Wow.
over here.
Hold on.
There you go.
Yep, got it.
Sussex Carol.
And in Dolce
in Dolce
Jubilo.
Jubilo, which is the oldest tune we'll play today. It's from the 1500s.
1, 2.
Yes.
Sorry.
That's all right. Yeah,
Seeing the Trombone Marina in action.
There you go.
Man.
Now.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
It'll.
Put it right back in that fireplace.
Yeah. Here,
Phil Klum sent in a super chat, says wonderful music. Merry Christmas to all.
There you go.
And that's up to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Rick and Hillary. You did such an amazing job here. Traveled all the way just for this time in the Nutmeg Tavern. So
Well, to see you guys
yes.
too. I mean, it's to see.
super enjoyable, and you guys are always an amazing talent. Always,
Thank you.
always
That's very
fun
kind.
having you in the tavern. And always
Love
enjoy
being here.
Always enjoy the music. Thank you, Ryan. Special thank you to all you folks out there who support us in amazing ways, whether it's super chats or Patreon, Townsends Plus people, folks that just go and buy merch or buy wonderful CDs. So thank you for your amazing help with that. Thank you, Will, and of course Ivy.
MVP for today goes to Ivy for sure.
Yes,
Absolutely.
you know, she did
yeah.
a tremendous job. Always enjoy getting her into the live stream. So thank you guys so much. And thank you. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and thanks for watching.